Good morning from the Netherlands, from Eindhoven even. Eindhoven even, that sounds good, doesn't it? We're loaded, we're away on time. In fact, we're away at 10 o'clock and my load wasn't supposed to be ready till 10 o'clock, so we're at least half hour ahead. Had a good night's sleep, really nice and quiet, sleeping outside the customer, which I thought it was, because there's no other trucks. We haven't got all the bloody noisy idiots in truck stops and things. So yeah, it's 4 hours to Calais. Whether we'll meet that deadline in that time, I don't know, because we've got all the Antwerp rubbish and all the Ghent rubbish to get through, so we'll see. Antwerp Ring Road now. This seems to be running all right. A bit different to yesterday. Even when we come through past that accident, look at this side, and it was absolutely rammed.
Limit 50 miles per hour.
We might have cracked it with this little bit. Look.
Now keep left.
Get down through the Kennedy Tunnel and out the other side, and then the next bit will be Ghent, where all that rubbish was. Whoosh, straight through Antwerp. Oh, I mustn't speak too soon. Just about to go into the Kennedy Tunnel.
Warning,
not slowed up once.
Speed.
Slow up hardly anything, only for the matrix above. So, well, I don't know if it's always 70k through there, but it slows you down to 70k through the tunnel. But, brilliant. I expected to get nailed right up coming through there. Like I say, the next obstacle will be Ghent.
After 1 mile, keep left and go straight on.
Well, we're doing all right until here. We've come down to where the roadworks is again. Absolutely no traffic at all, but we can't get on the we can't use the slip road, so we've got to go the wrong way. Now, we're not going the wrong way, we're facing the right way on the carriageway, but we've got to now go the opposite way to where we want and then divert. So oh, let's put that bloody 10 minutes on it now. I expect I'm going to have a bleeding break now. Up until now, I was going to be able to get to Calais without any bloody aggro, but without a break. But I think this is absolutely
after 1 mile,
done
take
it now.
The next
so
exit on the right, then keep right.
Right, you've got to come off this junction and double back on ourselves.
Now take the next exit on the right, then keep right.
Bloody pain, isn't it? You get a bleeding good run and then that happens.
Now keep right, then follow the road to the right.
It's never easy, is it? Right, getting back on the motorway now, look into the roadworks. That's lost me 8 minutes having to divert. Knew it was too good to be true, have a good run like that. But at least it's not nailed up like it was yesterday. That lost me 45 minutes yesterday here. But I think all that was because the last but one junction where we came off, there was a truck and a car had come together, because all the cars were all pushing out of the slip road, and obviously this one got into the blind spot of this truck. To say they never bloody learn, and he got all his driver's side all ripped out. Serves him right. You know, I bet he'd go back out on the road again, and he'll never learn by his mistake. Don't sit in a blind spot. If you're up beside a truck, either stay back or get your foot down and bloomin' get on with it. Get out of the bloody way. See, look, by doing this now, I'm jammed in all this bloody lot, look. But this is the junction I should have come on, at the right here. This is the junction I should have joined. So that has now cost me 10 bloody minutes. But say, it is starting to move, so I might have to have a blooming break somewhere along the line. Because if I get down to the train and it's all nailed up, that's me going to be stuffed, isn't it?
Check speed. Limit 50 miles per hour.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be a break. This is all absolutely rammed up here now. Look at the other side, that's the rubbish I was in yesterday that took 45 minutes out of my day. At least this isn't as bad as yesterday. I've lost 15 minutes so far by going around that diversion. And I think we've got to stop now because there's a slip road up here and everything's trying to merge. But I think, to be on the safe side, it's going to have to be stopping somewhere for 45. Which I could have done without. I'd like to have got down the train and have a break on the train on the way over to save a bit of time, because we're running so blooming late. We're over a day late from what was originally planned. Right, we're out of it. Count our blessings, I suppose. It was only what's it take me? 15 minutes that's delayed me. See all that lot over the other side, that's what I was in yesterday. I was anticipating all that sort of thing coming back this way, but anyway, it could have been a lot worse. Never mind. I've took a gamble and come straight to the train, and I've managed to claw a bit of time back. We've got here in 3 hours 55 minutes, so pretty good going really. Ghent wasn't that bad in the end. I'm hoping we're going to be sent right through because we're hard-sided. It looks a lot easier up to the booths, the ticket booths, than it did last week when we come through. Hopefully he's gonna batten me. Yeah, so we're not going to be sniffed by the dogs. We're going to be going straight in. Bloomin' smashing. So there's a little bit queue up to the booths, but you get out anyway, don't you? I think we'll go, that's where we're going to go. Let's have a look. There we're going to go. We'll sit on this one, I think. No, we'll go up behind Mr. Whitwer, whatever his name is. Right then, see how long this takes. Well, that's a lot better today. It's taken 35 minutes from when we entered the start of the terminal. So it's a lot better than last week. Mind you, it's only about 45 minutes to this position last week. So we take the Belgian box out. We don't have all that rubbish in the windscreen when it's not necessary to have it in there, because we're going down to Paris on the next trip. So that comes out. Don't have any unnecessary clutter in the windscreen. So that's it. We're going to sit now. I'm just going to make myself something to eat, and then I suppose we'll be bored in about half an hour. So that'll do. That's a result. It's now 25 to 2 UK time. Right, we're boarding already. I've only been sitting there about 9 minutes. Only just had a chance to shove a sandwich down my throat. Blimey. So that's 40 minutes from when we joined the terminal at the start, from coming off the motorway. So I've had a really good run today. We've come up through all the pinch points pretty good. Come through Antwerp, flew through Antwerp, and Ghent was a little bit of a ball ache, but we made up a bit of time on the way. And when you're stopping and starting in the traffic here, I love these new tachos because they don't record any driving time. I would say from the start to finish you would cover about 2 kilometres. I've never measured it, I will next time. And all that is clocked is 1 minute's driving. So if you're really tight on your time, it don't matter once you get here, because you stop start and they just don't record it. If that had been my old truck, I would have been over my time by the time I got here, because it was a minute a move, and I must have moved sort of 20-30 times, and that would have been it. You'd have been stuck. So, but no, new technology is brilliant. While we're waiting to go on the train, we got a new tag to go in the windscreen, M6 toll. Not that I'll go up the M6 much on the toll, but it just saves jumping out the truck and paying the toll money. I suppose that's another trophy they can all put up in their windscreen to sort of put with all the rest of the things, but that's going to go up in the box out the way as and when I need it, because I won't need that in France, and I definitely won't need it in Spain or Italy or anywhere like that, or Austria, or anywhere really other than the M6 toll, so it can go in its little home at the top. But yeah, it's very handy. Just go whizzing through now on the through the péage like we do over here. Yeah, getting back to the tacho, I've got no qualms of coming in here right on 4 hours driving. Like now I've done 3 hours 59 with the minute coming through all that queue. It's different if you're on your getting close to your 6 hour rule, because you can't go over that. Yeah, that's really good. So if I'm coming in here, say getting on for 4 hours driving, you can do this easy. Even if it's really busy, it's not going to clock any driving time up. Right, on we go again. Getting a bit of habit lately, this is. Gently does it. So we're going to be back over again tomorrow. So get it lined up, and then we're good. Right, that's that then. Over we come. Or over we are. Oh dear. We had the usual bloody phone noises. Not only alerts, all their silly game noises, all these dimwits. I don't want to hear your childish bloody phone noises. And then on top of that, there was 2 Welsh blokes on there that were driving a white Transit. They decided to get on the wrong bloody bus to go back to the truck, to their van, so we all had to wait for them to be brought back on the other bus. So that was intelligent, wasn't it? So anyway, that is from entering the terminal in Calais to coming off here in the UK, an hour and 45 minutes. Bloody smashing, that's just what I wanted. Just get ahead of the game a bit. So I'm now going to get myself up to Clacker Lane. I'm going to get myself a free coffee out of Donald's, and then we should be home back in the yard by 6 o'clock. Brilliant. I didn't think that would work like that. I thought it was going to be a right pain in the butt, but that ain't bad going. I loaded at 8:30 UK time today, and here we are 2:45 back in the UK. That's from Eindhoven all the way back in one go on the train. Have a break on the train, and well, it couldn't have worked out better really. Cheers everybody, got me Donald's coffee. That's the best thing about getting back to the UK, you can go and get a proper coffee. It's not going to cost you an arm and a leg, and it's familiar. Bloomin' smashing. I've just seen a bloke in there, bloody great lard ass, with shorts on, black socks and white sliders. God, what a bloody look that was. Oh dear. And he could hardly walk. I don't think McDonald's is the place he should be. Anyway, let's go. Famous Peas Pottage Services. I think we're going to steer.
Take the next exit on the left.
Thank you for interrupting me, Jane. I think we're going to steer right round Peas Pottage Services today, because every time I go in there, there's a bloody issue. There's always an argument with somebody in there. Anyway, I've had my coffee from Donald's. Well, I normally talk to you on this bit of road, but it's normally moaning, isn't it? Well, it is in a way. You get back in the UK and the bloody radio stations are absolute dire. When you're in Europe, there's so many decent radio stations. They play house music, dance music, remixes of regular tracks. It's all interesting. All you got now is this bloody Nick Grimshaw, who used to be on the Breakfast Show. I can't stand him. He just too up himself, and if you compare that, I'd rather listen to a foreign station with people talking foreign, making a different noise to what he makes. I've found 3 stations while I've been out there. When I was parked up in that services for 20 odd hours, I found a brilliant radio station. I forget what it is off the top of my head, but I've got it on the tuning app, so we can have that on at home on the Google ladies. But yeah, UK radio is boring. I think Scott Mills is funny. Scott and Chris, he's alright. I don't mind a bit of Greg, because, well, he's on in the morning now, look. But this Nick bloody Grimshaw, oh, he just gets on my bloody wick. And there we are, look, done and dusted. And look who this is.
I
haven't seen her for a little while, have you? Been miserable without you.
Oh, did you miss me?
Yeah, look at her and her hair, look. That's what she's been having done while
well, I missed it
while I've been away.
Yeah.
You've been doing Pilates and all that malarkey, and all your friends.
I've been painting the gate.
Yeah, you did say today. Well done.
Finished.
You missed me. It's not been a very good trip though.
No.
It's been rubbish. You wouldn't have liked all that 20 odd hours parked up.
I think I was better off here.
You were. It was just rubbish. It's been a crap trip. The last bit wasn't too bad because I had a good night's sleep last night and a good load, quick load this morning, and they give me a nice latte. They're very friendly, that customer. Yeah, they're all right.
It's all right then.
But it was a good run back. 9 hours door to door. From bloody Holland.
From Holland.
Only Bloomin' Holland, Eindhoven. Isn't it? God, why does my nose always itch when I start doing this camera stuff? Yeah, 9 hours. It took me 5 3/4 hours from Eindhoven to the British soil.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, 5 3/4. 4 hours driving, hour and 3/4 on the train, and the rest back to base. And here we are. It's just gone 7 o'clock and we're home. Just think, I was in Eindhoven this morning.
Home,
yeah, well I'm home. They weren't. I am. Just think I was in Eindhoven this morning.
Yeah, that's weird.
What a good run. I think perhaps the train might have been a little bit lighter because the Germans are all on bloody holiday, aren't they? Why can't they have a rest like normal bloody bank holiday like normal Cubans?
Like a Friday or a Monday like we do.
Mind you, if it helps the train, I don't care. They can have all bloody week off for I care.
But it would have been all right if they hadn't been on holiday and you could have gone down.
Well, yeah, I was going to drop at our Cologne depot. That was a suggestion.
And you couldn't.
But our office said no. They're all on bloody holiday. And you know what? If they have a Wednesday and a Thursday off, they have what's called a bridge day and have Friday off, so they can have bloody Saturday and Sunday off together. 5 days. And the thing is, when we have a bank holiday, our guys have to come in and unload them. But when they have a bloody bank holiday, everything stops. Who's the stupid ones?
Us.
Yeah, exactly. Bloody idiots.
We have a bank holiday, trucks can still run anyway.
Well, that's it. We just do what we like. We haven't got that restriction. You know, we can still keep the ball bouncing or whatever they call it, rolling. That's the thing, isn't it? And I'll come straight past Peace Pottage today. I won't go in there and have another bloody
round. Oh God, you didn't go in Greg's then.
No, sod that. Bloody Greg's.
You went in Clackett Lane.
Yeah, Greg's have sorted me out though. They've done well.
Yeah, they've sorted it.
Yeah, I've done alright out of that. That's about...
You just don't want to go in there just straight
not
away.
Just yet, because they think, oh, here he comes again. He ain't got an old bird with him this time either.
Oi,
Wasn't it? I thought I'll wait till it all cools down a little bit, but you know, once they replace that lot of staff.
I'll just send you in.
Yeah, because normally you go in there and it's different staff each blooming time.
Yeah.
So I don't know if they get sacked every time I complain about them.
Bloody hell.
I doubt it.
I hope not.
Oh, this camera's getting heavier.
Yeah, you're getting weak.
Anyway, what's for dinner then?
Chili and
nice. That's good. You had a nice day? Yeah. Apart from doing the gate. How's your back today?
Apart from doing the gate and getting the migraine again.
Oh, another. It must be something to do with that gate.
I'm allergic to the gate.
You get gate migraine, don't you?
Yeah.
God, blimey.
Muzzy.
I don't think they would like this couple of vlogs because it's been boring. It's not. You ain't been there.
Oh, is it boring when I'm not there?
No, it's just
No,
me. It's just me, isn't it? It's just. I find it hard to vlog on my own now. Now you've been there. Well, there's not. Well, really, the trip would have been rubbish anyway, even if you were there. There's nothing to see. All it is sitting around.
Nothing to see. Move along.
Yeah, and people think my job's brilliant. It ain't. That's why you see it. That's why you've got to see this vlog, because it ain't all going to nice places, is it? It's absolute rubbish. Well, not absolute rubbish.
Some of it's rubbish.
Yeah, it beats working for a living, doesn't it, I suppose? Sitting around doing nothing all day, but then, you know...
You don't want to be doing that, you want to get on.
Yeah, but I don't go to exotic places all the time. These people that see my vlogs need to see a little bit of rough. Well, my chin's rough, I've got to go and have a shave. Yeah, it's not all smooth. You get the odd bit of rough with this job, as you know, and it changes just like that, doesn't it?
But you've stopped doing vlogging in Britain, really, haven't you?
Yeah, I don't do a lot of vlogging.
So you only do it when you have got a decent trip.
Yeah, I can't. It's pointless me doing a vlog every day because there's just a lot of nothing really, isn't it? It's no good vlogging for the sake of it, because all you lot will get fed up with it. And I'm surprised you haven't got fed up with seeing the bloody Eurotunnel and Calais and the A16 and the A26 through France and all that lot.
Yeah, that's what it's been like.
Well, that's it. It's in Purdue and the boat and Dover and bloody Clackett Lane and Pease bloody Pottage, isn't it?
Having a moan about Grace.
Well, you know, it's been very samey lately, but I've got to give you something because I've got to keep you sort of wanting more, haven't I?
Yeah, because there's the odd little nugget in there, isn't there, like Switzerland.
The stinky old flip-flops on the bloody train. Shut your noise off. Oh, they didn't. It was worse than ever. Look, a lot of bloody kids with their silly phone noises, and it's not only the noises for alerts, it's their stupid games.
And they're watching films.
Yeah, but it's the noises. We've all got our phones in our hands all the time. Why do you need a noise coming from it? If it's out of sight or sitting over there somewhere and you're in an office, or if you're doing something else, but when you're sitting on a bloody train, they're all glued to it. Why do we have to listen to their childish noises?
In your hand, you see it like that.
Or their whistles coming through, and that's a bit isn't it, having whistles on your phone now. God. Anyway, 7 minutes. I'm going now, because my arm's aching again.
Dinner's ready.
Are you coming tomorrow?
I do.
Oh, yeah, just wait and see then, won't you? Right, I'll see you tomorrow, because we're heading back out again. I've never been out. Pardon?
That's your alert.
That's mine, yeah, but it's been in the car and in the truck, so, you know, it's not affects anybody else. It's the first time, I think, that I've been out and back to somewhere in Europe in the same week.
In a week, yeah.
And luckily, it's been brilliant. That's fluff of some sort. Anyway, let's walk past all that there, look. Anyway, I'm going now. Thanks for joining me on this most boring trip of all. And we're going to do Paris again. Another boring trip that you saw last week. So I'll try and bore you all to tears again for the next 2 days. I'm sure you'll like it. And all my moaning and all that old lot.
Oh God, you're not going to moan.
No,
I might not come with you if you're going to moan.
Alright then, your bed's... I'll tell you, I'll put my laptop on your bed and all stuff like that to save me room. When I brought it down last night, it doesn't get cold up there, doesn't it? It does. Because it's sort of, I don't know how to do it. You know, it's tipped up a bit about the cab, and no warmth gets into it.
It's behind where you see the lion, isn't it?
Yeah, that's it.
That's the underneath.
That's Angie's bed, and it's not even winter.
Well, it was when we went to Finland. I had to keep it down, didn't I?
Oh, yeah.
It was so flipping cold getting into it.
But you should drop it down anyway, an hour or so before we get. If we're sitting in the truck, you should just drop it down anyway. Yeah. But we tend to forget, don't we?
I know, and it needs a bit of an air as well.
But it was bloody freezing. Anyway, I'm going. Thumbs up, subscribe, press the bell to get your notifications and all that old lot. And I'll most likely see you tomorrow. I don't know about.
Yeah,
anyway,
go on then.
See you later. Bye.